After the App State, after the Notre Dame game, you can kind of tell. You can kind of go into classes, and people, kind of look into stuff. But it's kind of been fun, kind of being known on campus. But I don't, take it, too over my head. Very thankful, and just kind of take it one day at a time.
Have there been moments where it's like, guys, chill out?
Nothing too bad yet. Nothing too bad yet.
When you look at Oklahoma's defense, what worries you?
They're a good, fast, physical football team. We're going to try to do what we can do, and just play, our brand of football. Behind Nick and Sony, and the offensive line. They're a good physical, pounded offensive line, and they'll play really well. And our receivers outside, they'll make some good plays, and just hopefully I don't mess it up too bad. Just put the ball in the playmaker's hands.
It looked like the SEC championship, though. You had gained more confidence. You're throwing out routes across the field. Has that changed throughout the year for you? Has the confidence grown?
Definitely a little bit. Definitely grown some. But I mean, really just kind of clicking. Everybody's kind of coming off and feeling off one each other, off one another, and guys are just kind of clicking at all points, and hopefully we can continue to do that.
Jake, you played in the college in the Little League World Series as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that helped prepare you for a big stage like this?
I believe so. I remember the last game we played in. It was in front of a Pennsylvania hometown crowd, and there were a lot of folks that game. And definitely playing on ESPN. As a young kid, it's definitely helped me. Kind of playing in front of crowds, definitely playing in front of TV, and I think it's definitely helped me.
When you've got Baker Mayfield on the other side, who is going to put some points up, is that much pressure on you guys every series to know we can't waste one?
We're going to do what we do on offense. We're going to run the football. We're going to make plays and play physical. And the defense, our guys are going to show up and they're going to do a really, really good job.
Have you got to see him on tape at all? Anything you can take away from his game?
He's a great football player. He makes a lot of plays and makes a lot of big throws. And I've definitely watched a little bit, and just trying to pick up on anything I can.
Did you grow up watching the Rose Bowl? Do you have any favorite Rose Bowl memories?
Being on the East Coast, there's not usually a whole lot of SEC teams usually in the Rose Bowl. Normally it's always like the Sugar Bowl, I don't know. I always definitely watch the Rose Bowl. I can't remember a favorite memory, but I know the Rose Bowl is one of the most prestigious bowls out there, and extremely thankful to be playing here.
Do you ever get nervous? I mean, starting your first game in Notre Dame at the SEC championship, you're laid back right now. Do you have any sort of nerves or anxiety ever?
I mean, not a whole lot. I think for me, when I get most nervous is when I know I haven't prepared well. And, for me, I've definitely done a lot of preparing and a lot of extra work. So, for me, going into it, going into any game, I know I'm very prepared, and I know the coaches have prepared me well, and my teammates as well. So, I get obviously a little nervous, but, at the end, it's nothing I can't handle.
Jake, a couple of defensive guys were telling me in your squad that they earned your respect when you were talking trash on 7-on-7 drills at the start of the season. From day one, they had it. When did you feel you had the respect?
I don't know. I'm always just kind of an open, talking guy. I'm going to come in. I'm going to be the same guy every day. You can't change. You got to be a consistent person. And, sooner or later, it was kind of one guy buys into me, another guy buys into me. And, man, over the summer, those 7-on-7s, that was fun. I got stuck. I was working with the twos, outside, and it was just fun. We were just having a good time out there, and I wanted them to give me their best, so I had to talk a little bit more. So it was definitely fun.
What were you telling them?
I remember Rashad Roundtree. He would always, I'd throw a deep ball behind him, and then he'd come back and make an incredible play. In a coverage he wasn't even supposed to be, there, and I would tell him that, and but it was just fun.
That takes a lot of moxie. Was there the first time you opened your mouth, did you think, this might be a bad idea?
Not too bad. I knew the guys that, they didn't bite too bad, so I knew they wouldn't beat me up. So, but it was definitely fun.
You obviously didn't go into the season expecting to be the starter. In your mind, was there a game or a moment when you thought, I think I actually might be staying in this position? Because Kirby didn't say anything for a long time.
Right. It's the way it worked out. love Jacob. Jacob's been great. He's been with me, every step of the way. But from day one since I got here, I always prepared to be the starter. Because if I ever got my opportunity, I wanted to make the best of it. So working along with Jacob, I definitely prepared as much as I possibly could, and I'm extremely thankful. When I did get the opportunity, I played not too bad. So, but just extremely thankful.
You guys have obviously spoken through this, and you're friends. I mean,
oh yeah.
How's he dealt with this? And
Jacob, man, he's been an incredible teammate. I couldn't ask for anyone to be any better teammate than he has been to me. And he's my roommate right now in the hotel. And man, things it couldn't be any better between the two of us.
Is it awkward ever? I mean, you've been getting a lot of attention, and
not at all.
What do you see from the Oklahoma pass defense, backers, and certainly the back end?
They're fast. They play in a league where they throw the ball, a lot of times a game, and so they're going to be well conditioned to the passing game. So we really have to take advantage of running the football. But they're really good, really athletic, and hopefully our guys can go up and make some plays.
One of the things Oklahoma coach Mike Stoops mentioned was your wide receivers might be a little underrated as far as the position groups go.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that? And is there a certain throw or touchdown pass that's maybe been your favorite this season?
I definitely think our guys are a little underrated. Javon, Terry, Mecole, Riley, all those guys, man, they can go up and make plays, with the best of them. And I have complete trust in every single one of them. We go out, we work, we throw the ball during practice a lot, and we've developed a really great chemistry. And one touchdown, the fade ball in the end zone to Terry in the SEC championship. I mean, that was incredible. And man, I don't know. There's been so many incredible moments, especially the flea flicker, the beginning of the Mississippi State game. That was incredible, and just so many moments that I want to just cherish forever from the season. It's just been great.
Jake, do you think the initial loss to Auburn actually made the team stronger in the long run?
Absolutely. We definitely focused a lot more after that game. Guys like Sony and Nick, they definitely took incredible ownership after that game. I did too, and guys just kind of went to work. All right, we know we have weaknesses now, and we're going to do our best to come back from them. And man, I couldn't be any happier the way the guys responded. And so far, so good. Let's hope we can keep it going.
As the year went on, there were guys. Jake, he's great at throwing slants. He can't throw the deep ball. Did you kind of eat that up as the year went on from the Florida guys? And
What's funny is if you ask Coach Chaney, probably the slant ball is probably the worst ball I throw out of any route pattern out there, which is just funny to me. But man, all that it's just I didn't really pay much attention to it. Just kind of go out and play your brand of football and play behind my guys, and they took care of me.
This is going back a little bit, but you signed with Georgia even though they had their quote-unquote quarterback in the future.
Mm-hmm.
What was your mindset at the time in going there? Because obviously you had the other options.
I always growing up, a Georgia fan, a Georgia boy. I always wanted to play football for the University of Georgia, and I just took this opportunity, the way it was, and I knew, kind of coming in, I was always one play away from playing. And the way it worked out, and now I'm here.
But wasn't there the competitive side of you that said, "I want to"?
Oh, absolutely. I wanted to come in and compete, and I wanted to make Jacob better. I want to make myself better, and I want to make the team better.
And that outweighed potential of starting somewhere else.
Jake's going to be in the far room for practice.
Yeah, we're going to put him